Hey guys, this is Rob, and you're watching Randomdiz Season 3.
What's up guys, Randomdiz and Rob here for Season 3, Episode 1. As you can tell, this is the set I've been talking about. I'm excited about it. So let's get into it. So guys, in New York there was this nursing home where apparently someone hired a male stripper.
Apparently everybody was in on it. However, there was one client, patient, whatever you call them, who had dementia, who apparently was not into it.
The nursing home and the company, I guess, for the stripper, male dancer, is apparently being sued by the family of Mrs. Youngblood. She doesn't remember shit about this.
Just dementia.
But she has photographic proof that it happened to her.
It's just some big hunk that's around in white underwear. Of course.
That sounds like me on the weekends. The nursing home paid $250 for the stripper. It's glad to know that our tax money is going towards something.
I'm not worried, it depends.
But apparently there's a counterclaim, a bunch of other shit. But Miss Youngblood has dementia and also has moments of lucidity. So in my head, she could be like sitting there, you know, eating her, I don't know, meatloaf night, you know, macaroni night, and all of a sudden have a flashback. It's kind of like PTSD. Anyways, in my personal opinion, that was very fucked up.
Inconsiderate. I mean, how are you going to hire a stripper if half the people there don't have their minds in their head?
Or don't even remember.
Yeah, that's like having sex on a really drunk night and not able to remember the next morning. It's not there, God, it's not there.
Gotta be able to, a 2 with a 10, look up at 10 with a 2. That's that story. On to the next.
And now for our next story is a dude named Michael Thompson who has held the world record in 2014 for Guinness's the most freaking video games. Someone who never gets laid. This guy has 10,607 video games.
Thompson's, or Thomasson, I believe.
Thompson.
His first video game was Comic Avenger, and he got it for Christmas at the age of 12.
He is so determined to get his hands on every video game and system he could find. He's actually even got girl video games now produced in Japan that probably we wouldn't even buy. Like even little girls in America wouldn't buy. This guy is completely absurd and never gets laid. Like seriously, too much time.
The devices he's talking about, art, is called the Casiro Loopy. It was the only release in Japan, and it's specifically towards females. And that came out in '95. He also has the Pippin, and it's a dub release by Apple that same year. But 10,607 video games, that is a dream come true to me.
Yeah, I prefer to get laid.
On top of those, he's also got PlayStations and Xboxes. But in the Guinness, the 2014 Guinness World Record book, he's got a 2-page spread that is locked.
I knew it should have 2-page spread.
You know who else has a 2-page spread? My mom! But no, this kid, or guy, man, it's been a 30-year period.
31 years and roughly 11,000 games later.
Yep. Congratulations, sir. That's all I've got to say. You have more money than you have time. Well, actually, I think he has about the same amount. I mean, he's dedicated his life to collecting these video games, and now, you know, that means he's got money and time.
I wonder if I can get Guinness World Record for collecting hair. I'm a hairy dude. You just shave once.
You do need to trim that. So, Mr. Thomason, we congratulate you, and job well done, sir.
You have made every man's dream come true.
Now, if you was married to a set of twins who might get a little freaky with each other, That would earn you even more respect.
And hit us up for a sleepover. I'm totally down to play some cards, man.
Thompson actually estimates that his collection is worth 7,000 or 700,000 to about 800,000.
And he hasn't played every game. The father of a 5-year-old, and actually this guy does get laid. Anna Thomason designs games and teaches 2D animation, game design, and history of video games at the Kansas College in Buffalo. Woo, good for her. He also writes on the topic for magazines and books.
Either way, it bested the previous record holder. Richard Leak,
I don't even get his name.
who had the record first recorded in 2010 with 8,616 games.
Apparently he gets laid too.
Now, Leak, or Richard, rather,
Let's call him Dick.
let's call him Richard.
Rich. Richie Rich.
Let's call him Rich. Anyways, Rich says his video game collection has grown since he held the record, but he hasn't counted them and really has no urge or desire to challenge Mr. Thompson's record.
Just shows you there's some people who really don't have a life. Like us, who are shooting Randomdiz episodes and talking about guys who collect video games.
And strip at
Oh yeah, an old dude. I mean, yeah, you know.
nursing homes.
Yeah.
Guys who strip at nursing
I want
homes.
to start a nursing home personally.
That's actually my day job. Anyways, on behalf of myself and
Little Rob.
this is Randomdiz, keep doing whatever you're doing.
And I got no hair!